I want to talk about atheism and all its wonders. It's been a hard road getting here. In 2020, atheism is much different than it was 100 years ago. So I want to kind of give atheism a hard look. So come along with the journey with me. Stay tuned.
1 in a million to 1 villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, I'll end up melting the ceiling.
What's going on, Javier Lobby? It's your boy Javier Javier with the Javier Javier Show. Make sure you say it twice. Welcome to the Javier Lobby. If you're new, I talk all things politics, religion, and culture. So please hit that subscribe button right now. If you hit the bell, you get notified of all the future videos. Come get it from a unique perspective. Now, atheism. It's been a long road, and atheism has a lot of wonders. You know big names, 4 horsemen, like Sam Harris or Christopher Hitchens. Many atheists have podcasts or YouTube channels, and they go out and they debate people of religious faith from all over. Now, it shows you how powerful religion is that the word atheism has to exist, because there are so many things that I am not that I don't have a word for. We had to have a word to express that we are not religious. That's how much religion played a major role in our society and still do to this day. When I first got into my atheism, I asked a lot of questions. Why do we have the word atheism? Is it cool to go around debating other religious people about their dogmas or their texts? Is that smart? I asked myself, what is the goal of atheism? Do all people who identify as atheists agree on the same things? What is our common goal, and what are we trying to do to achieve it? I saw different atheist groups who were fighting for different things, the separation of church and state, or trying to stop religious institutions from hurting children, or whatever the case may be. And I realized that atheism is not as simple as most people would like it to be. It's not even simple enough for me to understand it, because I know what the word means. Even though multiple people have different variations of what they accept atheism to be, I simply say that atheism is being without a religion, being without a God. Not to say there is no God, but just to say I don't worship a God. I don't have sufficient evidence to believe one way or the other. Some would say that's agnostic. I personally don't like the word agnostic, but that's for another time. Atheism and all its wonders is, I've been talking to religious people from different faiths. Some people come into an argument with preconceived notions on what atheism actually is, and you might get different answers from different people. There are so many people in a long line that have fought to make atheism prevalent and what it is today. The thing about it, though, is what's next? Do some people wish for an atheist utopia? We know utopias are not really attainable. I mean, we could talk about a Christian utopia, a Muslim utopia. We could talk about a black utopia, a Republican utopia. We could throw utopia behind anything. There's not a real common goal of atheism under that umbrella. So what is it that we're fighting and arguing over? There are atheists who don't debate. There are atheists who never say anything. They just don't believe, and you wouldn't even know it. Then there are some atheists who are firebrand, and they are in your face about it, right? Some of you might be atheists. Some of you may not be atheists. But I ponder this because as atheism grows across the planet, what does that mean for us? What does it mean to have a world where most people are atheists? Does it manifest itself in other ways? Does the religious mindset or tribalism come about in different ways? What are the shared values of atheism? As you know personally, I don't believe that free will exists or that morality exists either. But there are some atheists who argue the same. So do we just live in a world where there's no God, no religion, but people are still doing the exact same thing they were doing when we did have religion. That's something to think about and something to ponder. This is me throwing some thoughts out there, trying to figure out atheism, the road on which we took to get here. What does it mean and all of its wonders? I want you to tell me what you think about atheism. Is my definition right? Is my definition wrong? Do you have a better definition? Is atheism harmful to America, to the world? Could it do more harm than religion has? These are a lot of things to ponder. So, like this video, subscribe to the channel. All you got to do is hit the button at the bottom, hit the bell. You're going to get all my videos. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to my video. Till next time, peace.
1 in a million to 1 villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, out in the melting the ceiling.